Welcome to our exploration of the extraordinary and the bizarre. Throughout history, weapon design has witnessed incredible experimentation, where inventors and engineers push the boundaries of creativity. In this video, we'll dive into the world of unusual guns, those that broke the mold, defied convention, and left us wondering how did they even come up with that. This is a journey through some of the unusual guns from history, and we're thrilled to have you join us for the ride. But before we continue, if you're with us for the first time, hit that subscribe button to unlock a treasure trove of incredible videos. And let us know what you think about these weapons in the comments below. Now, let's jump into it. 7. The hand cannon. In the 13th century, a revolutionary weapon made its debut on the battlefields of Europe and Asia, setting a pivotal moment in history. The hand cannon, one of the earliest known handheld guns, emerged as a crude yet groundbreaking weapon that would shape the course of both warfare and technology. The hand cannon was a simple but ingenious invention. It consisted of a metal tube with one end closed and the other left open. This open end served as the muzzle from which a projectile was launched. The weapon was suitably named the hand cannon since it was fired by hand and held at arm's length to brace for possible explosive discharges. Loading the hand cannon was a straightforward but lengthy process. The shooter first inserted gunpowder into the muzzle, then the projectile, a stone or metal ball. To ignite the gunpowder, a wick or match was used. When the match was put up to the touch hole, a small hole located at the rear of the cannon, it set the gunpowder ablaze, causing a sudden and violent explosion. The force generated by this blast launched the projectile from the barrel towards the target. Early hand cannons were far from the precision instruments modern firearms have become. Accuracy was rudimentary at best. These weapons were typically used for short-range, close combat situations. The hand cannon's effectiveness was based on the force of the explosion and the psychological impact of the discharge. The hand cannon quickly established its place on the battlefield, adding a new dimension to medieval warfare. Infantry and cavalry units started incorporating them into their arsenals, and the early firearms saw action in conflicts across the world. The cannon's role eventually evolved from an intimidating close-range weapon to an instrument of siege warfare, helping breach through walls and fortifications. As the hand cannon's design and capabilities slowly improved, its impact on warfare became greater. Larger and more powerful versions popped up, capable of firing heavier projectiles and dealing massive damage. The hand cannon's early success soon led to the development of other guns, like the matchlock musket, which was a game-changer in the evolution of military technology. The hand cannon was still a major pioneering step in the journey towards the firearms we know today. While its design and operation may seem simple in comparison to modern guns, its significance in history cannot be overlooked. This simple yet innovative device marked the dawn of a new era in weaponry and set in motion the evolution of guns that would shape the course of technological progress. 6. The wheel-lock pistol. In the early 16th century, the wheel-lock pistol replaced the less reliable matchlock mechanisms of the time, providing a much more dependable and innovative ignition system. The innovation of the wheel-lock mechanism came through its elimination of the need for an open flame to ignite gunpowder. Matchlock pistols relied on a slow-burning match cord to ignite the powder, which was less reliable and also posed significant safety risks, especially in wet and windy conditions. The wheel-lock mechanism addressed these issues by introducing a more sophisticated and reliable ignition method. It featured a small wheel with serrated edges that could be wound and held under tension. When the trigger was pulled, the wheel rapidly spun, hitting a piece of iron pyrite to create sparks. These sparks ignited the gunpowder in the pan, leading to the firing of the projectile. The wheel-lock pistol had several advantages. It could be fired more quickly, making it a formidable self-defense option. Also, it eliminated the need for an exposed match cord, reducing the risk of accidental discharges. This made it a popular choice among nobility, who valued both personal protection and the elimination of the telltale sign of a lighting match which could give away their position. Despite its many advancements, the wheel-lock pistol was a complex and expensive piece of equipment, limiting its widespread appeal. Still, it represented a crucial step in the development of firearms tech, paving the way for more efficient ignition systems. 5. The Knock Gun. The Knock Gun, designed by British engineer James Wilson in 1779 and named after its manufacturer Henry Knock, was a revolutionary departure from the typical firearm of that era. Its most striking feature was its 7 barrels, arranged in a horizontal cluster. Each barrel was loaded with both a musket ball and gunpowder, and each had its own pan and flintlock mechanism. Loading and firing the knock gun was a meticulous process. The shooter first had to prime each pan with gunpowder, making sure all touch holes leading from the bands to the barrels were charged correctly. Then musket balls were loaded into the barrels and the frizens closed. With all the barrels prepared, the shooter fired the knock gun by pulling a trigger that released all 7 hammers at once, striking the frizens and igniting the pans. The rapid chain reaction created a series of explosive discharges, sending a barrage of 7 bullets hurtling towards targets. The knock gun's unique design actually had a specific purpose in mind. The massed power and shock value it delivered made it the ideal weapon for naval boarding parties and defensive positions. It had the potential to incapacitate multiple assailants with a single shot, causing chaos and confusion among enemies. Despite its innovative design and success on the battlefield, the knock gun had its limitations. It was cumbersome and challenging to reload, and its effectiveness waned with longer ranges. Also, the knock gun became less prevalent as military technology quickly advanced. Do you have a favorite gun? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the video so far. 4. The Colt Single Action Army, the legendary Peacemaker. The Colt Single Action Army, or the Peacemaker, holds an iconic status in the pages of firearm history. Introduced in 1873, this revolver revolutionized handguns with its innovative design. It earned its nickname for good reason too. One of the most distinctive features of the Peacemaker was its single-action mechanism. This design let the shooter manually cock the hammer before each shot, rotating the cylinder and aligning fresh rounds with the barrel, significantly improving accuracy and firing speed compared to earlier double-action revolvers. The Colt Single Action Army was also chambered in .45 Colt, a powerful cartridge that became synonymous with the Old West. Its versatility, paired with the single-action operation, made it a favorite among cowboys and outlaws. The revolver became an essential tool during a period remembered by its harsh and challenging conditions. The Peacemaker played a significant role in shaping the American West. It served as the sidearm of choice for legends like Wyatt Earp, Bat Masterson, and Wild Bill Hickok. It was used in countless shootouts, from the famous gunfight at the OK Corral to fierce showdowns between lawmen and lawbreakers. The Colt's innovative design set the standard for future revolver generations and laid the foundation for the modern handguns we have today. Even as semi-automatic pistols have become more prevalent, the Colt Single Action Army holds a devoted following among collectors and those who appreciate its historical significance. The enduring appeal of this weapon lies not only in its role as a symbol of the American frontier, but in its reputation for reliability, precision, and representing the spirit of the Wild West. It's earned its place in firearms lore as the quintessential Peacemaker. 3. The Punt Gun. During the 19th century, hunters searching for waterfowl faced a unique challenge: how to effectively capture large amounts of birds in one shot. This problem gave rise to the creation of the punt gun, a colossal shotgun capable of delivering a payload of destruction. Mounted on small boats, the punt gun represented an interesting chapter in the history of hunting and gun design. The term punt gun has origins to the type of boat typically used to deploy this weapon. The punt, a flat-bottomed boat with a square-cut bow, was perfect for maneuvering through the shallow waters where waterfowl often congregated. Hunters would silently approach their quarry, usually during the cover of darkness. The punt gun itself was a feat of oversized firearm engineering. These enormous shotguns had barrels of immense length, ranging from 8 to 14 feet, with a diameter of up to 2 inches or more. The size of the barrels let them be packed with a massive quantity of shot and gunpowder. When fired, the result was a thunderous explosion and a deadly hailstorm full of projectiles. The punt gun was designed with one purpose in mind: mass destruction. Waterfowl, especially ducks and geese, lived in large flocks, and the punt gun provided hunters with the means to target these birds efficiently. Firing the weapon created a cone-shaped blast that could cover a vast area. It was not uncommon for a single shot to yield dozens or even hundreds of downed birds. The punt gun gained popularity in regions with wetlands, like the eastern coast of the United States and the marshes of England. The practice of punt gunning, though, had far-reaching ecological implications. The wanton destruction of waterfowl populations and habitats led to concerns over conservation and the survival of some species. Over time, efforts were made to regulate the use of punt guns and protect the environment. As a result, the use of punt guns was slowly restricted, and they became less common as the 19th century drew to a close. Conservation measures and the rise of wildlife protection laws helped curtail the widespread use of these enormous weapons. Today, the punt gun remains an intriguing relic from a bygone era. 2. The gyrojet pistol. Designed by Robert Maynard and Art Beale during the early 1960s, the gyrojet was a radical departure from typical handgun designs. What set the gyrojet pistol apart was its propulsion system. Instead of relying on gunpowder, the gyrojet used rocket propulsion. The ammunition, microjets, were essentially tiny rockets. Each microjet was a self-contained projectile with a solid fuel rocket motor, a primer, and a nose cap. When the trigger was pulled, the primer would ignite the rocket motor, and the microjet launched from the pistol. The gyrojet's rocket-propelled rounds provided several advantages. They could travel at a consistent velocity, eliminating the need for rifling in the barrel. The absence of recoil made the gyrojet more manageable and accurate, particularly for beginner shooters. Additionally, the gyrojet's ammunition was designed to be less lethal upon impact, making it a safer option for certain applications. The gyrojet pistol came in various models, including the Mark I and Mark II. They fired a wide range of ammunition, from small caliber rounds suitable for self-defense to larger caliber models mainly intended for military use. The futuristic design of the gyrojet, with its distinctive rounded shape and fins on the projectiles, also mirrored the era's fascination with space and innovation. But despite its innovative design and the promises it held, the gyrojet pistol faced several challenges. The microjets had a slower initial velocity than other bullets, which affected their accuracy and range. The technology needed precise manufacturing to ensure the ammunition's reliability. Also, the gyrojet ammunition was more complicated and expensive to produce than conventional rounds. The gyrojet pistol's commercial success was very limited. It never gained popularity among firearm enthusiasts or the military. The unconventional design and the challenges associated with rocket propulsion scared off potential buyers and users. 1. The corner-shot firearm system. The corner shot, designed in the early 2000s by Lieutenant Colonel Amos Golan of the Israeli Defense Forces with help from American investors, has revolutionized the way law enforcement and military handle hostile situations. This weapon accessory was created to aid SWAT teams and special forces in addressing threats, especially those involving terrorists and hostages. Its main function is similar to that of a periscope rifle, letting its operator observe and engage an armed target while minimizing exposure. One of the key features that makes the corner shot so versatile is its shooting range. It claims to be accurate and effective up to 100 meters, with common pistol calibers like the 9x19mm, 40 S&W, and 45 ACP. Also, it can achieve a range of 200 meters when using the 5.7x28mm pistol. The corner shot comes in multiple models compatible with different semi-automatic pistols, like the Beretta 92F, Glock, Sig Sauer, and CZ, which are widely used by US security forces. What makes the corner shot even more versatile is its ability to mount all kinds of accessories. These include detachable cameras, audio-video transmission kits, visible and IR lasers, tactical flashlights, and suppressors. It's even capable of firing less lethal ammunition like rubber bullets. With high-resolution digital cameras, the device serves as an effective surveillance tool, and it can operate in both day and night light levels. Future versions of the corner shot will be mountable on the US M16 rifle and a European joint assault weapon, extending its adaptability even further. The system can also be remotely placed and operated from hidden positions, with a wire video out connection transmitting images to a commander at a distance, or saving them to a flash memory chip attached to the gun stock. The standard corner shot model features a normal semi-automatic pistol mounted in the front section of the weapon, with a remote linkage to the trigger mechanism in the rear part. It has a 21 Newton trigger pull and measures 820 millimeters in length, weighing 3.86 kilograms. The corner shot's groundbreaking design has made it an invaluable tool for law enforcement and military units, offering enhanced safety and precision in stressful situations. With its range of models and versatile features, it continues to be at the forefront of innovation in weapon technology. We've explored remarkable innovations and iconic designs that have shaped the way we perceive and use firearms. From the wheel-lock pistol's revolution in ignition systems to the legendary Peacemaker Colt single-action army, each firearm tells a different story. These creations reflect not only technological advancements, but the historical context in which they thrived. The pursuit of improved firepower, accuracy, and safety has led to the development of incredible weapons, each one a testament to human ingenuity. Thanks for watching, share your comments with us below, and don't forget to subscribe.